Welcome back to the Football Heritage. I'm back again today. I'm bringing you the post-match analysis. Manchester United Manchester United 3, Southampton 1. Oh my days. We were absolutely battered in that first half. About 20 plays Southampton. That first half performance was absolutely abysmal. We were beyond shit. When I say shit, we were beyond shit. I couldn't believe what I was watching. I couldn't believe it. That how on earth we are getting battered at Old Trafford by Southampton. That first 60-minute performance yesterday, that first 60-minute performance against Southampton, it was a disgrace. Absolute disgrace. And I can't even describe it. I couldn't believe what I was watching. We were getting battered. We were getting destroyed at home against Southampton. Not against Southampton. How? How is that allowed for a team like Southampton to battle us at Old Trafford? They could have scored 3-4 in the first half. They were better than us in the first half. That performance yesterday was a disgrace. It was an absolute disgrace that we allow Southampton to do us like that. Complete embarrassment. How on earth we allow a team like Southampton to play us off the park yesterday, especially in our first 60 minutes. We were dreadful. I don't know what is it with the players. I think it's a mentality issue. Because how can you perform against Liverpool, perform well against Liverpool at Anfield, perform at the Emirates against Arsenal, only to be abysmal at home against Southampton? That was a complete disgrace yesterday. It was shameful. It was disgraceful. And if we play like that against Brighton, they're going to destroy us before we come to ourselves. We will be down 4-5-0. That's how terrible we were yesterday. Southampton could have scored more. They could have scored more goals yesterday. And my God, Suleimana, what a baller. He absolutely destroyed Lenny Euro yesterday. He tore Lenny Euro into pieces yesterday. He destroyed him. I felt sorry for the 18-year-old yesterday. That was his welcome to the Premier League match yesterday. He got absolutely destroyed by Kamadin Suleimana. And the back three, Matthias Dele, Lisandro, Lenny Euro, there were a lot of spaces in behind between our midfield and defense. We couldn't play at all. Bruno, Garnacho, Rasmus. Oh my day. I don't want to see this kid starting soon. He need to sort himself out. Rasmus Højlund, 72 million pounds for that donkey. A whole lot play, absolutely dreadful. He cannot score. He cannot hold the ball. He cannot pass. 72 million for that. Erik ten Hag, we need to bring him back to crucify him. We need to bring Erik ten Hag back. Can we hire Ten Hag for like just 1 hour and crucify him? Because this guy committed a lot of crimes. A lot of crimes at Manchester United. Signing Rasmus Højlund for 72 million pounds is a crime against humanity. It is a crime. It's a terroristic act. Signing Rasmus Højlund is a terroristic act. And Ten Hag should be prosecuted. Because that guy, he is not a Premier League striker. He is absolutely dreadful. And he was a abysmal in that game yesterday against Southampton. Absolutely abysmal. Southampton could have scored 4 in that first half. They were magnificent in that first half. They were absolutely magnificent in that first half. And they took the lead. Deflected on Manuel Ugarte as our own goal. Yet the game all season. Southampton, before the game yesterday, they have not scored from a corner. But Manchester United said, come on, you haven't scored from the corner key. Come on, let's give you a goal from the corner. And we did. We gave them a goal from the corner. They have not scored a goal from the corner all season. We have conceded 10 goals from corner. That is unacceptable. We have to work hard in defending set pieces. Along corner also is a set piece. So in general, we have to learn how to defend set pieces. We cannot be conceding goals from corner. We cannot. We have to. We have to do that. We were dreadful. They took the lead in second half. Second half, we made some substitution. Anthony for Kobe. Later on, 53 minutes and 54 minutes in the game, here comes Joshua Zirkzee. He changed the game with Toby Collier. Toby Collier and Joshua Zirkzee changed the game. Manuel Ugarte was taking off with Rasmus Højlund. Zirkzee came in, we started to control the game. We started controlling the game with Zirkzee when Zirkzee came on. And prior to Ahmad scoring, you were having an average game also. He was having an average game. The team couldn't play. I couldn't believe what I was watching. But the introduction of Zirkzee, Joshua Zirkzee, the kid has gone through a lot. He was booed at Old Trafford. He was taking off 30 minutes in the game against Newcastle at Old Trafford. And he was booed by our own fans. Yet, Juventus tried to bid for this kid, but he decided to stay to fight. He decided to stay to fight. And yesterday, when he came on, he changed the game. And until then, the next game against Brighton, the following game, Zessi should start. He has shown enough that he should be starting. Oh, Rasmus Højlund has been terrible. Absolutely dreadful. And we didn't score until in the 82nd minute, when we equalized in the 82nd minute, when Diallo scored to make it 1-1. Then we introduced Christian Eriksen. Eriksen came on, and Lenny Yoro went off for Harry Maguire when the score was 1-1. Then the second goal came. A delightful ball for Christian Eriksen, and Diallo slaughtered it into the back of the net to make it 2-1 to United. Deep into stoppage time, he scored to make it 3-1 to Manchester United with a hat-trick. Second youngest player to score a hat-trick for Manchester United. Wayne Rooney was the first. Now Cristiano Ronaldo. Now Amad Diallo. And to say that Ten Hag was benching Amad Diallo for people like Anthony, Rashford, Garnacho, and even Fosu Mensah. That's a crime against humanity. It's a footballing crime. Ten Hag should be brought back to England for prosecution. And Amad Diallo, salute you for scoring a hat-trick. Because that game, if we had lost that game, that would have been the biggest disgrace ever since I started watching this team. To lose to Southampton at home. The Southampton that everybody battery anywhere they go. But you take that disgrace from over us yesterday. And Southampton, if you watch them playing, almost all their games they play, they go toe-to-toe with everything. Go and rewatch their game. No team outplays Southampton like that when it comes to ball possession. They go toe-to-toe with almost everything in the league. If you watch the game again, Chelsea, they had almost 50-50. Even though they had a man sent off in that game, 10 against 11. But ball possession was almost 50-50 against Chelsea. If you watch that again, Arsenal, they also had a lot of the ball. Arsenal won 3-1. So I don't want to hear, we agree, Southampton control the first half. But it was almost like 50-50. We were absolutely dreadful. We had one shot on target in the first half. Southampton had 5 shots on target. But in the second half, we had 8 shots on target in the second half. Southampton 0. So the entire game, Manchester United had 9 shots on target. Southampton 5. And all Southampton shots came in the first half on target. All that 5 shots on target was in the first half. So second half, they had 0 shots on target. And we have 60% of the ball. They have 40. Go watch all Southampton game. Go look at the stats. So every one of you can make fun that they play Manchester United off the park, but we have most of the ball. First half was like 50-50, but they had a lot of chances than Manchester United. Watch their game against Arsenal, Manchester City, Liverpool. Nobody playing off the park. They always play you equal game. But they can't defend, they don't score enough goals. And Diblin, there's a kid in our Southampton team called Diblin. I think Manchester United should be looking at him. That kid is the future. We should be looking at him. We should be, especially Southampton will be relegated. I think he's gonna go on for a cheap price. We should be looking at him before another team snatching. Then later on, he turned to the £100 million player. We should actually try to go for Diblin. Tyler Diblin is the best player on Southampton. We should try to get him. He was phenomenal yesterday alongside Kamadin Soleimana. He was absolutely brilliant, but the final ball, he improved up very poor. The way he was tearing Lenny Euro apart, if he had any improved, he could have scored like 2 goals in that game. But improved, terrible. And let me go through my player rating quickly before I go. To my player rating, Andre Onana, he was absolutely good. He had a drop off for the last month. The entire December, he was a basement in December. But the way he started the season, the first 2 months in the season, he was absolutely phenomenal. And yesterday, he had some brilliant saves in that game. Without him, we could have been down 2-3-0 yesterday. So, because we were dreadful, I'm not giving anybody a higher score. We were dreadful for most of the game. Andre Onana, 6.5. 6.5 for Andre Onana. Lenny Euro, he was absolutely destroyed yesterday. He was abysmal yesterday in that game. He was absolutely dreadful. So, but he's still 18 years old, 18-year-old kid. Kids they are always inconsistent. I don't expect him to be consistent always. I expect the inconsistency. And this is how it is with kids. So I won't be too harsh on him. So I gave him 5. Lenny Euro 5 or 10. He had an absolutely worst game in a United share. Mattia delayed. Brilliant at the back. Winning a lot of header again. Mattia delayed 6. Lisandro Martinez 6. Manuel Ugarte, he had an average game as a standard and he was taking off. So I gave him 6. Kobe Maino, he was not in the game. He was a little bit dreadful. 5.5. Mazraoui, he did his thing. So I gave Mazraoui 6. Bruno Fernandes, he didn't influence the game yesterday. He struggled. He looked tired yesterday. He was struggling. So Bruno Fernandes, 6. Alejandro Garnacho, 5.5. He did absolutely fuck off. He didn't do anything, and I think we should cash on him to get players that will fit in the system. Alejandro Garnacho, 5.5. And Rasmus, absolute disgrace. This guy, I shouldn't be seeing in Atlanta anytime soon. He's an absolute disgrace. A whole lot play terrible. He cannot finish. And he was absolutely dreadful yesterday. I gave him 4.5. For Rasmus, 4.5. Amad Diallo, he is the man of the match. But I ain't getting anybody that much high rating. Man of the match yesterday, 7.5. Because he scored a hat trick. But because we were abysmal in our first half, I ain't giving anybody a higher score. So I'm a little bit generous by giving 7.5 for the hat trick. He was absolutely good at the end of the game because he struggled at the beginning of that game. He struggled for a large portion of the game. But he gave sign of a good player. He gave sign of a clutch player. When to be a big player, you have to show it when your team struggling, and he did. So, man of the match yesterday was Amad Diallo, 7.5. And the substitute Ericsson, he gave an assist, so I gave him 6.5 for Christian Eriksen. Anthony is one of those. He was absolutely dreadful. This guy had an open goal to score. He had an entire open goal to score from. What did he do? He slid and defended. He defended like he was playing for Southampton. I don't know how this guy turned to a professional footballer. I would never understand. Because he's absolutely disgraceful. He's abysmal. He's dreadful. I don't know how Anthony became a professional. And I think we should just give the guy away. It's not going to work. It's one of the crimes that Eric Ten Hag committed against this football club. He committed a lot of crimes against this football club. Signing Anthony for 85 million was one of the crimes. A guy that not even worth 20 million, he's signing for 85 million. He is not worth 20 million. He's the abysmal, absolutely shocking. I cannot comprehend how Anthony is a professional footballer. That's how dreadful he is. He came on yesterday. He did absolutely nothing. 5.0 for him. He's absolute. We need to get rid of him. Simple as that. Joshua Zirkzee, the man who changed the game, and he was absolutely magnificent link-up play like Firmino used to do for Liverpool. 7 points for Joshua Zirkzee for a contribution because he changed that game yesterday. For Toby Collier, he was brilliant, giving passes. He was phenomenal yesterday. He did better than what Kobe Meno did, and I think Kobe should be playing one game here a day. He shouldn't be starting 2 or 3 games in a row. I think the coach should give a chance to Toby Collier sometimes to start game. And 6.5 for him. And Christian Eriksen, he was phenomenal yesterday. His cameo, he was magnificent. He got a pass for goal. 6.5 to Christian Eriksen. Harry Maguire didn't do wrong. Defended well. And this guy, he's one of the best defenders in this football club right now. Harry Maguire. The system suits Maguire. And if you think you're having a difficult time, if you want to come back from what you are going through, I think you need to study Harry Maguire. What Maguire went through, the abuse from his own fan, from England fan, every day. And yet this guy, he didn't give up. He worked hard, and now he is starting at Manchester United. Where a few weeks ago, people wanted the coach to get rid of him. And now he's one of the first on the team sheet. That's how things can turn quickly. And he was brilliant yesterday. Harry Maguire 6.5. And I think that's it for my player rating. So if you are not yet subscribed to the Football Heritage, please subscribe. The link is in the description. Manchester United won yesterday. And Sunday, next opposition is Brighton. Another difficult game at Old Trafford. So, we're taking it step by step. We have no fish to fry in the Premier League title race. Liverpool is our biggest rival. And Arsenal fan, they get the loudest mouth. So, we have difficult choice to make. Whether to choose to support our biggest rival to win the Premier League or support our friends from across the road with the loudest mouth. So we have no fish to fry in our title race. And Manchester United, we have to win either the FA Cup or the Europa League particularly. We have to win the Europa League. That's a must. If we want to go to the Champions League next season, we have to win the Europa League, excuse me. If we want to win, we want to go to the Champions League next season, we have to win the Europa League. That's a must. We must win it. And if we can add the FA Cup to it, that would be great. But our focus should be the Europa League because we have to win it. We have to be in the Champions League. Simple as that. This is a big club. We have to be competing. And they need to release funds to the new coach to buy players that will suit his style of play. Messi, they already signed 3 players. They are signed Omar Mamouche for 70 million euro. So what are we doing? Ineos, what are you doing? You want to sell Garnacho Rashford for it before you can bring in somebody new? We have to at least bring 2 players in this January. What is Ineos doing? If Ineos doesn't sign a player January, I think there should be protests against Ineos ownership. Because you cannot stop us from achieving our goal. You have to give money to the manager to get some players in. Because we need to strengthen this winter and the summer. We have to do it. We have to. City just got Mamouche, a brilliant striker. We have to. And there's a lot of work to do on this squad. There are a lot of work to do. A lot. Because against smaller opposition, we struggle to break them down. We struggle a lot. So we have to work on that. And if you are not yet subscribed to the Football Heritage, the link is in the description. Please subscribe. Thank you for listening. You have a pleasant night or you have a pleasant day. Peace. I'm all of you.